Alright. Where were we? Alright, we had just gotten the Soul Reaver and we were about to go in here. Just gonna make sure I remember the controls. Why is this leg shaking? In fact, why is the camera shaking? Huh. Something if you have the camera at a certain position, it'll start to shake. Yeah, it's trying to avoid the ground collision. Kinda like Raziel's leg. And yeah, why is the reticle sometimes not shown? Jeez, that's bright. Yeah, I hope Raziel knows how lucky he is that they don't have to breathe underwater. Huh. A lot of weird stuff going on in this game today. I don't know if it how visible it actually is, but yeah, lots of weird shit. Oh, another one. Hello. You will die as well. I will take that as a yes. Who knew Noskov had so many suicide soldiers? And here's 3 more. Huh. She actually went through the block. Okay. Come on, Raziel. Just do your thing. And just gonna decapitate her and eat her in front of her friend. Wait, where's the soul? Okay, I'll make sure to taste it after you're dead. So there we go, and we pause the taste displayed. Yeah, it tastes like steel. I hate to admit that I actually know what steel tastes like. But yeah, why did everyone want me to taste their swords. That's just weird. How about no? Yeah, the combat system definitely is better than the first game, but I don't think I would still call it amazing.
Seize him!
Dude, this Raziel, he physically can't die. Can we? Yeah, we can pick up these, can't we? No? Hey, I wanted gun. Let's see, now we need to go back to the beginning. Or maybe not. I'm just gonna blame my memory for that one. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Hello, friend. And you just went ham on that ketchup bottle, didn't you? And now it's sleeping.
Show yourself, Cain.
Here, Raziel. Everything is decided here. You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I understand only this, Cain. That you and Mobius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Cain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel. You must understand, our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river. The current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth.
Keep your distance, Cain.
Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The nemesis never becomes the nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear from me, Raziel. You hold all the cards.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balance Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
This is madness!
Fight it, Raziel.
No, it's just Soul
This
Reaver
moment
lore.
does not have to be an ending. It can become a prelude.
I love the storytelling in these games.
Raziel, look inside and see that it is so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures.
Oh, he reshaped history.
Poor William.
What is this?
History abhors a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balance Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Mobius are playing, Kane, but I refuse to be your pawn. Unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
And continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Mobius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
All right. What just happened? What are we doing? Right, we're doing stuff. Right.
Get it!
How about no? How about you die instead? What? But why? It's way more fun to kill than to die. Okay, just two guys, should be easy enough. Did you miss while I was charging at you? That's actually impressive. Come on, walk into this. You know you want to. Come on, stupid humans. Always trying to assert themselves. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this part of the song. I mean, what the hell is that high-pitched peeping sound anyway? It's always fun to send people flying. Rat. We're going here, right?
Seize him.
No. Can't want to kick the dog. Wait, who said get him? That was a man voice. No, there's no one else here. So, who said it? Outside the door, I guess. There you are. Okay, let's just get this over with. Okay, and there is some what's this? What are these called again? Called something.
Ah, yes. I like that look on your face, Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damn staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kane's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Razio. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were
Right.
never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kane when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kane, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kane." I'm setting my own path from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster.
I don't even know what impetuous
Has
mean.
my refusal to kill Kane reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Razio? You're simply Kane's servant.
I do not serve Kane. I merely did not kill him.
Razio, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This era is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kane? You're leaving your core behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the two poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
Man, time traveler's bright. Too bright. Well, here we are.
Even as I emerged from that infernal time-streaming chamber, I suspected treachery. The stronghold was vacant, derelict, and abandoned.
There we go. Hello, demons. Oh, that's not the axe, it's his foot. Okay. I was trying to pick up his foot. Right. There's the door. juggle everyone, why don't you? Okay, so I never really noticed that the souls from them are different. Huh. Why are you shooting at me? I'm obviously not attacking you. And if you could just attack each other for a little bit, that would be nice. Dude, don't just push me like that. You're supposed to be friendly. Hey, these guys aren't friendly at all. But yeah, this might be my least favorite part of the game. Because it's so much... blocked areas and such. Like, you have to kill these enemies to move on. I hate when games do that. That's why I still haven't finished the last two Doom games. They're fun and all, but they're not really fun in the long run when they have to be forced to kill me. Things. I really don't understand those humans. They have no reason to attack me. Or attack Raziel, rather. Right. Let's see, we came from there, so we're going here, right? Yeah, we're going this way. Or not. I'm gonna bet it's this way. Yum yum yum. And the door. For fuck's sake, dude, stop. Why do you refuse to die? Okay, fuck all y'all. Big ghost dogs. So many enemies. Right, we are going this way, I think. Yeah, this way. For crap's sake. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it died. That's important, I guess. Can you... For fuck's sake. You're no fun. And back to the blocking. Yeah, why doesn't my block work like that?
If I had any doubts about the era I now occupied, this grotesque tableau certainly eliminated them. For here was Mobius, long since murdered by Cain, lionized and beatified as the martyred leader of his bloodthirsty crusade. And if I required further evidence, I needed only to behold the gruesome trophy Mobius held aloft. A severed head of Vorador. The final triumphant kill of Mobius's cutthroat mob. His execution marked the annihilation of the vampires. Far from channeling me into Nosgoth's past, Mobius had propelled me over a century to its ghastly future. The intent behind this little detour was unmistakable. Having failed to make me his obedient assassin, Mobius intended to keep me ignorant of my true destiny, which clearly lay in Nosgoth's past. While his deception only reinforced my purpose, Mobius had effectively stranded me here. This left me no course but to explore the era I now occupied and see what changes the century had wrought following Kain's ill-fated decision. Perhaps time had cleared a path for me into the mountains, where I might unearth more clues behind the mystery of Janos Audron.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe there's more of those guys. Yeah, it's still shattered. Okay, let's see now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where did you guys even come from? Well, I don't really need to ask because, yeah, they're from the demon realm.
What pathetic charade is this now, Mobius?
No charade, Raziel. Only the entreaties of this martyred spirit.
Your pleas mean nothing to me after all your deceit. You have propelled me into Nosgoth's future, Mobius, and left me stranded here.
I am truly sorry, Raziel, but it was necessary. Consider it the last valiant act of a doomed man.
Right.
You have strayed from your purpose, and now behold the result. Gaze upon the wasteland you and Kain authored together.
I fail to see how I'm responsible.
You spared Kain, and by doing so, you have released a multitude of horrors.
Yeah, but he didn't spare the Kain that did all of this,
I can
though.
accept that Kain has murdered me, Raziel. As the Time Guardian, I foresaw that incident long before it occurred, and I take some small comfort in the fact that Kain remains the sole survivor of his vile breed. But you have single-handedly made my sacrifice meaningless.
Good.
Your argument is disingenuous, Time Streamer. I cannot see how killing or sparing Kain's future self would alter these events. This wasteland was created by Kain's original refusal at the Pillars. And amidst all these twists and turns, that event has never changed. You are cunning, Mobius.
Yeah, but Raziel has gotten smarter.
As Kain clings to his precious seat of power, the pillars sink into a mire of decay, dragging all of Nosgoth down with them.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Pillars, or Kain's failure to sacrifice himself. I think you're simply afraid, because you don't know what he's up to. He's a wild card, isn't he? And you don't want his influence in your game. Which is why you wanted me to eliminate him. Well, now that he survived, you have no idea what's coming, do you? Maybe, for the first time in your entire life, you're terrified that he may have truly found a third option out of the dilemma you orchestrated for him.
Kane's lies have addled your mind. Leave this place and trouble my spirit no more.
If you even are a spirit, you've forgotten. I have a way to tell for sure. If you're willing to risk it. I didn't think so. Either way, you lose.
Yeah, he does. There's no shadow on these guys. It's gonna just... For fuck's sake. I really wish there were a faster way to throw away your weapons in this game. But yeah, there has been a while since I studied the lore of Soul Reaver, but these demons are the Hilden, right? I think they are. But I don't remember for certain. One person. Okay, yeah, this isn't frozen time. Was that past? Or further into the future? Oh. I don't rightly remember, I don't. There's people over there. Yeah, probably nothing important. No. I like souls. Kinda taste like salty cotton candy. Did I just almost throw him off the map? Huh, feels like I almost threw him out of the map. Bloody lightning. Dude, can you just... Jesus! And Raziel, please just dodge backwards. Yeah, controls are still very finicky sometimes. Okay. Close enough, I guess. So, I see you came back. Okay, I didn't hit them. He just slashed Raziel twice and died. That's weird. But okay. I guess I'll welcome it. Yeah, probably the reason why they gave us the Dark Reaver here. Yep. So much needless death.
These were the pillars so familiar to my blighted eyes. But now that I had begun to learn their true significance, I regarded the pillars' destruction with a new, enlightened sense of horror. And I questioned now whether Cain's simple refusal, his mere ambition, could truly have caused such devastation. I felt that some darker influence was at work here.
Yeah.
As I approached, I discerned the spirit of Ariel, bound here now for more than a century.
Forever am I bound, hope abandoned, my spirit tethered to this place. What destroyed the circle could not touch me, for I was newly dead and beyond harm's reach. I alone was spared the descent into madness, and Cain alone was spared the pain of death. When Napraptor's poison seized Cain even in the safety of the womb, much more than just his destiny.
Yeah, her up to that moment is kind of good.
All of Nosgoth lost balance. Consider us
You
now.
just put your thumb
both
into
of
your
us
own
less
eye.
than we once were. I, pure but insubstantial, and Cain, terribly real, but corrupted.
Your imprisonment here has deranged you, spirit. You fixate on Cain because you believe he is the tether that binds you here. But we both know he is not the author of your agony. The pillars were subverted by dark forces, invited by the Guardians themselves. The more I learn of your circle, the more I see a tangle of nested manipulations.
Cain handed them their victory. They sought to topple the pillars, and he was their willing instrument.
Or was he their unwilling pawn? Would it blunt your wrath to know that Cain's dilemma was calculated to bring the pillars down, regardless of the choice he made? And that the devastation would have been even greater had he chosen the path you would prescribe for him?
You are a subtle, deceitful creature. But your clever arguments do not absolve Cain. He must die for the pillars to be restored. There is no other way.
Then consider this more ominous possibility. What if Cain's death does not restore the pillars? Consider that it may simply be too late, that this world may be beyond redemption, and that you may be bound here eternally.
Why do you hound me, demon? You can see that I am captive here. Show me some mercy.
Like the mercy you showed your fellow Guardians when you set Cain on them? Or the mercy you showed Cain when you kept him ignorant of his destiny while you used him as the scourge of the circle? Or perhaps like the mercy you showed your beloved Naprapta when you made him Cain's first kill?
You are cruel.
Yeah.
Why do you torment me?
I'm merely looking for answers, Ariel. Very well. I'll leave you in peace. But know this about you and this purgatory from which you long to escape. You're merely at the threshold.
Yeah, Killer mentioned something about the future and how Cain's gonna build his throne here. Hello, I think you're on doom. No, not doom. Ow. Right, now where is the nearest spirit world circle magic? At least it's easier to fight them in the spirit realm. Oh. Was he? Yeah, he was the only one. Okay. Checkpoint. And where are we going now? Beneath the pillars to say hello to Squidface. Yes, I know. They're in here as well. Okay, that's cool. There. Well, luckily I only had to kill 2 of them. Not all 15 or a million. There's a lot of them up there.
Raziel, the failed assassin. You had Cain at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Cain remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty sin. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive? Things in this world, I am learning, are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence.
No,
I am
you're
the
not.
hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Well, the War of Death, sure,
Maybe
but
you're
not.
just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Raziel. I made you.
I don't think Rachel has any idea how close he really is.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer. A spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this. You are mine for eternity. You have always been, and will always be, my Soul Reaver.
I just so like that sudden look at the camera when it says Soul Reaver. Yeah, never mind me, just gonna save it. Alright. Game saved. And now we go for a swim. How old do you think this water is? Did you just swim backwards? This game truly is weird. Oh, for fuck's sake. How many of you are there? Well, there's a lot. To say the least. Okay, bye, spirit. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to actually do in this room until next future leap. We need the water to be at its lowest. Stop it! Okay. And made it. Would you mind if I didn't kill you? I don't... Yeah, is there any point in skipping those cutscenes? Kinda feel like there isn't. Hot. Okay. Come on. Just die already. There we go.
Beyond this edifice lay my sole hope of escaping this demon-infested wasteland. The time-streaming device contained therein offered my only prospect of journeying back into Nosgoth's early history. Unless I discovered some means of breaking the seal, I was condemned to be
Maybe you could just
stranded here eternally.
realign the textures. That might break it. But yeah, we need the upgraded force thing. Dude, why? I don't think I actually know how the combat works anymore. never seems to dodge away from enemies. Look at him go. Aw. I don't like them anymore. Oh well, where's the nearest thingamajig? Found it. Yeah, there's no real point in killing these guys. Froggy!
The passage of time had indeed cleared my way forward, enabling me to explore the northern mountains of Nosgoth. I was anxious to discover if some evidence of Janos Audrun's existence might still remain.
Oh yeah, it's this place. Dude, fuck off. Why can't they just let him eat? And last soul escaped, okay. Gotcha. Dude, that's fucking rude. That's what it gets for being rude around here. Where the fuck did you come from? humans barely give any soul. I'm willing to bet that's because humans are fucking worthless. Okay, can we... Guess not. Huh. I just have to lift it, don't I? Okay. No. It would be so much better if I could see anything in here. What are you looking at? Okay. At least the Reaver gives some light. Seriously, what the fuck are you looking at up there? Dude, there's nothing there. What are you looking at? Ah, right.
Here I discovered the quaint hamlet of Ustenheim, now long abandoned and collapsing into ruin. Legend claimed that Janos Ordren terrorized its villagers until the Sarafan hunters ferreted him out and destroyed him. If there was any truth to the old tales, the lair of the infamous vampire could not be far away.
Okay. Was there any collectibles in this area? I don't remember if Soul Reaver 2 has collectibles in general, really. Oh, you're making that sound. How about no? Okay, that's very helpful. Yeah, not really. Anything? Nope. Nothing. Oh, just one. Yeah, at least humans we can just turn away from. I hate those things. It's kind of like, there's no wonder why they found Thomas Aldrin.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects.
In the first place, it's the only way you can go.
Silently attested, these were the aeries of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Janos Ordrin, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the time streamer's deception ensured that I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further.
Good call.
Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens. I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Raziel.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes. He clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Ordrin.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, Cain. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's past. Make no mistake, though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, Cain. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death of you. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth, great manipulator, is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten it. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind that this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
Dude. Is that a fish over the water? There's some very weird things going on with the shading in this game. And the water effects are actually better in the original. And okay. Yeah, I can't do that yet. So let's swim with the fishes, I guess. Blub blub blub. Where'd the ledge go? Did the ledge leave? I hate when legends leave. It doesn't even make sense. There we go. Okay, let's... Why didn't my jump work? And why did I take damage? And where's the thingamajig? Up here. Oh, stretch texture. Not good. Yeah, sometimes jump just doesn't work. But I don't know if that's a game or just my controller failing. Hopefully it's not my controller. This thing wasn't exactly cheap. Come on, Raziel. There we go. Go swim. More of them. Okay. Oh. Fucking shooters. Hey, centralized finalist bureau, thank you for trying to chat, but yeah, we don't really like people like you around here. I really don't give a fuck where your cheap viewers are. As long as you get lost. I really fucking hate the view spammers. They actively make Twitch less fun. How about no? Ah, for fuck's sake. I like it when they fall on the stairs and just are kind of forced to get back up. Come on. There we go. Okay. Barrier should be gone. It is. Oh, it's an eye. I legit didn't see it. Ugh, my ears. There we go. Here we should get the wind, right? Yeah, I think that emblem is the Wind Reaver.
The scenes I discovered here were unambiguous. This race of winged beings, the architects of the pillars and the creators of the Reaver, were Nosgoth's first vampires. Their bloodthirst appeared to be a curse inflicted upon them by their vanquished enemies. These images confirmed the truths that Cain had divulged to me, but I had been too incredulous to accept. I struggled in vain to see how the pieces fit together. How Cain intended to escape the dilemma of his destiny, and what role he had plotted for me, and why Mobius and the dark powers with which he seemed to be allied were so desperate to see Cain dead, and so intent on me being the instrument of his execution.
Because that's the easiest way for Hilton to get back. Okay, I'm gonna need the Soul Reaver. That's just where we came from. There it is. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. How many Reavers were there again? 4? Light, dark, wind, and fire? Right. Come on, just there we go. Yeah, the rest of you can suffer. Trying to attack me. Puppy. It's kind of cute. Hum. Why are you everywhere? Oh, this is technically a sword. Yeah, you always lose access to executions. Oh wait, it is an axe. Where's the airs are wavy in here? I guess it's technically halberds, the other things done. Sound effects? Who needs sound effects anyway? No one. That's true. Wow. That's really not much of a difference. Oh well. Let us start with dark, because it kinda rhymes. No, not really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what the fuck are those things anyway? Vampire worshippers? Maybe. Oh. Great. Where is it? There is it. Okay. Oh. Aren't we gonna... Okay. Yes, that counts. Right, and that thing, there's a time limit. Gotcha. Oh, right. Okay, that was a bit close. Oh, it was almost a sandwich. Can you please just get back into the ways, walls, whatever thing? Mm-hmm. I'm going to say I messed up a bit, because we need dark to get rid of that eye, and then we need to get out with light. There we go. Easy. I know I remember there being something. Something I climbed towards. Because we need to do something with that wind, don't we? Let's just try going back first. So what's down here then? It's a thingamajig. Are you okay over there? Probably just doing some TikTok challenge or something. Okay, but yeah, we need the gem. Is it? We need something to put inside their belly. There's light. Come on, stab the wall. Thank you. This gaming will kill my eyes, I think. I need sunglasses for those scenes. I want a shield like that. I think it would look good on the wall. Pretty much anything would look good on these walls, I think. There's pretty much nothing on my walls. Please just die. Why wouldn't you glide? Okay. That's it. Jack shit. That's just the physical world. Ah, for fuck's sake. Good. No. Bad and dead. Bad. Very bad. I'll just... Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, how is that missing? Yes, just too far away. Did the wall just shit out a heart? Have I ever mentioned this is a weird game? It is. It's really weird sometimes. But yeah, how about we give this to a TikToker down in the basement? Ugh, it's bleeding. I don't know for sure, but I'm fairly certain this is unsanitary. Okay, it dead. But yeah, that was the wrong heart. There's no thing around there. Okay. Misaligned meshes. Look at them vibrate. Yeah, okay, it's still there. But yeah, there's an achievement for bringing it to the wrong place. So I had to do that. Green should go into green. There we go. Quick, Raziel. Eat it before it gets to its destination. Achievement 3. Huh. Guess I remember wrong now. I seem to remember being able to use that wind to get up here quickly. I also realized we did I did the dark room wrong. We weren't down there. I did remember correctly the first time. I did remember correctly at first. That's what I was trying to say. Ah, my eyes. Okay. Yeah. There you are. You mind? Now you show up. Huh. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna eat both of you. Hey, Grove Sleeper! Welcome! Yeah, stream's going very good so far. Just need to get over there and it would be even better. How's your day going so far? Wait, it's like morning for you, isn't it? Why do you keep escaping? Okay, I'm pretty sure that last one should have hit. That one hit. Right, and now we just do what I remembered doing last time we were here, but for some reason didn't do. I wish my walls would cheat out the heart once in a while. Would at least make life a bit more interesting, wouldn't it? Every morning, get up, take a trip to the bathroom, make some breakfast, and then go to a room and see whatever color the walls have shit out. And then realized I haven't taken my meds in a while and finally understand why the walls are shitting. I kind of miss my previous walls. They're what's it called? The fuck, what's it called? The thing you drape the wall in. Wallpaper. Okay, yeah. wallpaper in my previous place was more interesting than this one. It was easy to just sometimes see faces. Didn't make me think I was insane at all. There it is. Give me your shield. Yeah, you better run off. Right. Do we see anything interesting around here? Well, there's some enemies, and I guess we can take that as a hint to get to the spirit world. I kind of wish they didn't tell us when to spirit world. That's something I kind of liked about the first game. You just had to try it. Are you trying to start something? Where did it go? Oh, it's in the wall. Of course it is. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, Raziel is really awesome. Is someone coughing? Huh. But yeah, I remember drawing Raziel a lot after having played the first game. Even at school, on project folder things. Fortunately, the light Reaver. But yeah, we were doing project folders a few times, and we were allowed to draw on them. So I drew Raziel. Because of course. Ah, Zergs, yeah. I probably would have drawn them a lot as well if my monitor wasn't fucked. Hello, skeleton. That wasn't enough. Okay. But yeah, the monitor I had on my old computer was kind of broken, so it didn't have the background light on it. Everything was dark, like very dark. I didn't even know what most units in StarCraft looked like properly until I had the XP, I think. Okay, I call bullshit on that one. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I remember mostly drawing, from games at least, either Raziel or Croc. I don't know why I never drew Crash or Spyro, as those trilogies have always been some of my favorites. Even back then. Did I drop those? Is that what happened? Yeah, that's what happened. Cool. Maybe we should do things in the right order from now on. But yeah, if you are able to show that either on Discord or on your streams, I'd love to see it. Wish I had any of my drawings from when I was a child. Yeah, I really need to check out the X button. Sometimes it just feels broken when it doesn't work properly. Yeah, Zelda has a lot of cool enemies. Fortunately though, I was a PlayStation kid. I went from the Super Nintendo to PlayStation 1. And then PlayStation 2, 3 and Wii. And yeah, after that I bought every PlayStation and every Nintendo. Oh, tatted, right. I guess my dyslexia is showing. I read that as tatered. As in slang for potato. I was really confused why you had Hylian Shield potato on your ribs. Ugh. Yeah, I somewhat agree with you, but if you have the right version of the PlayStation 3, it is backwards compatible with pretty much all PlayStation 1 and 2 games. So in that regard, I would say PlayStation 3 is the best. Also, where's the way up? Oh, right. We just glide. And for Nintendo, I'd actually say the Wii U. Because if you... what are we supposed to be doing now? Over here. But yeah, if you mod the Wii U, you can actually make it backwards compatible with GameCube games as well. So then you have GameCube, Wii, and Wii U games on one console. Which in my opinion is really awesome. I really wish the PlayStation 5 was backwards compatible with everything. Like, I understand why Nintendo's consoles usually aren't backwards compatible, because cartridges and, well, Nintendo being Nintendo. What the fuck is this? Nothing, okay. But for PlayStation, there really isn't an excuse, in my opinion, why the PlayStation 5 shouldn't be backwards compatible with well, everything. Am I missing something here? Yeah, where's the... Shouldn't there be 3? No. Yeah, I also never had a GameCube, but luckily the Wii was backwards compatible. So, yeah, I have a small collection of GameCube games. Maybe a too large collection of Wii games. Huh. First crash on Elden Ring? That game is fairly stable. Yeah, I think you might have some tinkering to do, yeah. You were hiding behind the snake thing. There we go. I would say yes, you do. GameCube has a lot of cool games. This game is also kinda cool, but holy fuck, it hates my eyes. Why does it hate my eyes? There we go. Wind Reaver. Or Air... Yeah, Air Reaver. That's all it is.
As the Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded. I recovered myself and paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air.
Yeah, air.
Thus armed, I hoped that I now finally possessed the means to escape this wasted land.
Yeah, now with this we should have a more powerful horse thing. And we should also be able to activate these to be able to fly. I always forget the hold R1 to glide thing. Oh, come on. Don't be like that, game. Be a pal. Once in your life. Well, this game has always been a pal. It's a really good game.
This elemental reaver I discovered had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp. Now, perhaps, I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Janos Ordrin still lived.
Okay, but let's see. There is one achievement that tells us to go back to the stronghold. Before visiting Janos. Okay, so we should time travel and then... Oh. And then go back to the stronghold. Do you mind standing still so I can hit you? You did all that work just to be blasted away. Pitiful, really. Real pitiful display. Right. We can now... Man, that water texture looks bad. Ugh. But yeah, we are now able to... Come on, Raziel, swim up. Drop down. To go over here. There we go. And all that for darkness? really? That doesn't seem right. I guess we'll go with darkness. Yeah, fuck it. If we don't have to fight them, we'll let them live. I guess they suffered enough or something bullshit like that. Okay. Go join the rest of them. Pula, 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 pula. Maybe later. I have stuff to do. People to kill. You know, the usual. I have also tasks to finish in the game. We are coming up on the point where I need to make separate saves just to try and get as many achievements as possible. Let's see, Oh, we missed one. Frighten all the crows surrounding the Dark Forge balcony. Maybe we can still do that. I mean, we should be able to go back there at least. Blind. Complete John's area final interior puzzle. We need to make a separate save before that at least, so we can do that one. Yeah, there's mostly just time trial achievements that are missable. Also the others are like use every weapon to finish an enemy, glide for 25 seconds because of course, kill a fire demon with your bare hands. Yeah, things like that, and of course just play the game normally. But I actually think I'm gonna call it there. I'm not really feeling the best right now. And it's almost 2 AM anyway, so we'll probably start planning for bed. Or else the bed will start screaming at me again. And I don't want that. Still have a headache from last time. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anyone I feel like raiding. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. But yeah, we are getting closer. 1 or 2 streams more and the game finished. Minus achievements, of course, we still need the one finish the game in less than 6 hours. That one might be my last achievement in this game. Because I would like to finish up everything else in this run. And then do one semi-speedrun thing. So yeah, might be back tomorrow, might not be, I don't know. Even after a year, I still haven't learned to plan these things. But yeah, Grow Sleeper, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. It's really nice to have someone in chat for once. Even though I really don't mind streaming alone. Just talking to myself. I do that anyway. Streaming is just an excuse to do it. But yeah, until next time, stay safe and stay fresh, okay? Bye!